Canelo robbed y'all for your $90. I got robbed. I didn't. I stole the fight. Told you in my last video, I stole the damn fight.
What the hell did you just say?
But y'all got robbed for your $90. And it looks like you're being set up to get robbed again in September. Respectfully. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, get your big goofy ass in here. Oh, you some goofy bastards. And hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know I appreciate the love. Shout out to the gang, man. The bag hitters. Members of the channel, man. Shine it down. Hold it. Goddamn phone. D1's Boxing. Tyree Celestine. Mark Nash TV. John O'Neill. And of course, my guy, John. Out of the BX. Truly appreciate y'all. You too can be a member. Check the page. Check the channel. And hit that join button. Rock with your boy. Now, if you catch me for the first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most definitely hit that bell notification so when I drop, catch that shit. All right, Canelo Alvarez. More than likely gonna rob you in September. Now, we are all in agreement that we would like to see Canelo fight none other than whom we thought was the best at 68, who's been there the longest, who's campaigned there the longest, the youngest super middleweight to ever do it. The two-time WBC champion at super middleweight, somebody he completely avoided on his quest to becoming undisputed. David Benavidez. Man, shout out David Morrell too, moving up to 75 to fight Kalajic. Hot ride in the pursuit of David Benavidez. And it's not gonna be too long before I'm talking shit about David Benavidez the way I'm talking shit about Canelo. If he ain't gonna address that David Morrell situation pretty soon here, right? And listen, 10 fights or not, the dude got a strap around his waist, and we always need to be paying attention to somebody who got the hardware, right? At the end of the day, at least that's how I feel. It's always gonna probably be more legacy over anything for me, man. That's the way I'm built. But I got something I want to show y'all. Shout out RC, correspondent for Heavy Bad Boxing TV, GMT Sports, out there at the Tank and Frank Presser on Saturday, man. Big shout out. Check my boy out. But more importantly, check out what Jose Benavidez Sr. had to say about Canelo and Berlanga.
Real quick question, Mr. Benavidez. Heavy bag boxing would like to know, would this fight get him any closer by him going to 175, any closer to the Canelo fight or making Canelo change his mind?
That's the reason we went up to 175, because there's not an opportunity that has been mandatory for 3 years. Look at who's fighting. He's fighting Munguia now. He's fighting Berlanga. So what does that tell you? What are we doing here? You know, he does with boxing whatever he wants to do. They're allowing him to do that until they put a stop to it. We're going to continue trying to make our history.
Say what? Jose Benavidez Sr., along with a few other people that we've heard, shout out our sources out there in Vegas. He says, listen, he's fighting Munguia and he's fighting Berlanga. And he said it like, you know, that's factual. Now, of course, you haven't heard about this yet, more than likely, unless you're in the know. But Jose Benavidez Sr. just dropped Canelo's next opponent, more than likely, right? If it was going to be Benavidez in September, I'm pretty sure they'd be alerted by now. You know, it's boxing, so a lot of the times you never know. Jose Sr. sounded pretty damn confident that he'd be fighting Munguia and then Berlanga. I definitely want you guys to check it out one more time.
Real quick question, Mr. Benavidez. Heavy bag boxing would like to know, would this fight get him any closer by him being going to 175, any closer to the Canelo fight or making Canelo change his mind?
That's the reason we went up to 175, because there's not an opportunity that he's been mandatory for 3 years. Look at who's fighting. He's fighting Munguia now. He's fighting Berlanga. So what does that tell you? What are we doing here? You know, he does with boxing whatever he wants to do. They're allowing him to do that until they put a stop to it. We're going to continue trying to make our history.
Now he's fighting Berlanga. Now there has been no official announcement of this Berlanga fight, but I can almost guarantee you if it's up to old Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, Berlanga will most definitely be next. But just like I told you about Jaime Munguia, somebody whom the consensus was not the best or one of the best at 168. He was only 2 fights in coming into this Canelo fight in the 68-pound division. And those 2 fights was against a very, very good Derevyanchenko, who I thought had a ton of success versus Jaime Munguia and could have potentially beat him hadn't he got dropped later in that fight. I believe it was the 12th round. And a John Ryder who had already lost to Caleb Smith and a Rocky Fielding, 2 guys that Canelo had already beat. And then he also lost to Canelo himself. So how much credit could you potentially give Jaime Munguia for a Ryder knockout? Right? I'm just saying, listen, you can't make this stuff up. So to put him in there with Canelo and say, hey, this is the cream of the crop of 68. No, it's not.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Munguia was forced into this fight because they had to work together. Now, mind you, in this Munguia fight, you had these promoters working together to come up with the money to pay Canelo his $35 million for that fight. That's how you got that. And that's why that fight cost $90. Bro, you only pay $90 for super duper mega fights.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
This fight with Jaime Munguia was nothing. It was no damn mega fight. It was, I think it was a Mexico mega fight, but you can't just be a mega fight for one region. Sorry. You can't be a mega fight for just one part of the geography, in my opinion. Yeah, man, no, man. My Charleston White. No, no. No, man. No. And it looks like they setting us up to do the same thing, to try and rob y'all for y'all $90. Now, I gave you my confession last my previous video that I stole a fight. If they announced that he's fighting Edgar Berlanga, somebody who ain't even as accomplished as Jaime Munguia, still in that motherfucking fight too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna steal that one too. Yeah, I'm gonna steal it. Sure enough, I'm gonna steal it. Somebody who top ranked put up 16 bums in front of him. He was able to knock all of them out. Hot start. But that's how you build a fighter. I ain't never mad at that. But hasn't been on that same streak since he started doing those step-ups. Just got his first knockout since he went 16-0 in his last fight against a Rodre McQuarrie, somebody you never heard of. Berlanga. Again, this is a Puerto Rican, somebody with a country behind them that they could probably sell, but nowhere near the top of 168-pound division. You're unproven. Berlanga has done nothing in the division, but yet will probably get an opportunity versus Canelo Alvarez for undisputed. Now again, ask yourselves, people, what the hell did Jaime Munguia ever do to deserve a shot at undisputed? Ask yourselves, people, what in the fuck has Berlanga done to get an opportunity at undisputed?
Man, this is some
bullshit. Please let me know in the comment section if I'm talking crazy. If I'm talking crazy, please let me know. So get ready to get robbed again. Easy money for Canelo Alvarez. Just like I told you, Jaime Munguia didn't stand a chance. I'm telling you now, if you're listening, and Be able to clip this, shit in your face later. Edgar Berlanga. It'll be a huge disparity in his skill set again versus somebody like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo should be fighting whom all of us, the consensus is the best at, and he's been one of the best, if not the best at 68. That's David Benavidez or the rematch with Bivol. Those are the only two real fights for Canelo right now. Anything else, he's just robbing the bank. Even a David Morrell, I still believe that would be an extreme challenge for Canelo Alvarez. My opinion. But more than likely, Berlanga next. You get robbed again. I'll become a thief again. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.